Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 events, that you must know about in this crypto space. Some of them are educational. You need to listen. If you're going to be in crypto, you need to understand the past, okay? You need to understand what's happened. Hopefully this can guide you on your journey, and hopefully you don't get caught up in some of these events that have happened. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I dive into this, I usually say I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm not giving financial advice on this one. It's more of an educational video to guide you on your journey. So yeah, let's start off with the first event. This was a powerful event. The pizza event. Have you heard of it? Maybe some of you have, some of you might not have, but you need to know this stuff. Someone bought Bitcoin back in 2010, was it? Yeah, because this says on May 2010, you can see over here. And they spent 10,000 Bitcoin on a pizza. Let me tell you something, right? This is the most expensive piece of food to ever go in someone's mouth. You're never going to find a more expensive meal ever in the world. Just think about it, like 24 hours it came out. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but 10,000 Bitcoin. I don't know what my screen's doing. I'm trying to get to the top here. Here we go. What kind of money is that worth now? Because, well, I've got it here. Look, 10,000. Actually, let me just do it like this so you can see. So 1 Bitcoin, 42,000. 10 Bitcoin, 420,000. 100 Bitcoin, 4.2 million. 1,000 Bitcoin, 42 million pounds. 10,000 Bitcoin, 420 million. What pizza was that? Was it like a pepperoni, or each piece of pepperoni was like £1 million? And then the bread base, the dough base was like a 10 million. You got to think about it like that. And then like the chilies was like 4 million. That's a 40 million. That's a serious expensive meal. And the reason I say this is because people spend, we're going into the world where Bitcoin will be used quite frequent around the place, but I don't think many people are going to use their Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin, for everyday use. Maybe they will. I don't know, fragments of it, but it's just a good insight as to why maybe you should spend other crypto and hold on to others. So it's just mad. To think that happened. But yeah, that was the first event that I think you should know, must know. I'm not going to dive into it more, but someone basically went on, I think he went on like Reddit or something. It was just like, can someone buy me a pizza and I'll pay you in Bitcoin? 10,000 of them. Mad! Crazy, ludicrous. Bum, you must be pissed right now. The second event, the must-know event you need to know about. Guys, again, educational is... Oh, that's just me comparing the food to caviar. God, because caviar is expensive, right? OneCoin. Now, just before I dive into this OneCoin has nothing to do with Harmony. I got itch on my nose. Harmony One is an entirely different project to this. You can see it clearly because of the brand. Look at the brand. It's like a gold one and whatnots. OneCoin was supposed to be this revolutionary coin that's going to take over Bitcoin and be better than Bitcoin, and you've heard it all before. Now think of it like this, and I'm sure you've all been there, because if you've been in the crypto space, you don't even have to be in here as long as I have. Think about it. You heard about Bitcoin somewhere down the line in your life, and you was like, Bitcoin's a scam. No, it's a scam. And that's understandable because we've seen and heard about people getting scammed through companies which relate to Bitcoin. So, and I remember clicking on Facebook, scrolling down, and just seeing like this. There's always this one guy he made millions, and he's like a thug kind of. And the actual ad had him and like, oh, I made millions of Bitcoin, and people look at it and go, scam. And I'm sure you've done that. You've looked for a scam, but now you're here today, and you're thinking actually Bitcoin's not a scam, but people got scammed through dodgy companies that did dodgy things, and OneCoin was one of those companies that it says a Ponzi scheme. They never even had a blockchain, guys. This one coin never even had a blockchain. And this lady here, what's her name? Let me just, because I've grabbed up this article real quick. The story of the cryptocurrency that deceived the world. Her name was, trying to find it. What's her name? I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, here it goes. Ruja. I might say it wrong, but you know, Ruja Ignatova. She disappeared off the face of the earth. Like, no one knows where she is. Is this, hold on, let me find it. Hold on, getting back to all this in a second. I'm jumping ahead. I think this guy was her brother. I might be wrong, but they came up to him. You know, he's been put away now because of the incident. But they scammed 4 billion worth of crypto, of people's money back in 2014 to 2016. Guys, again, the reason I bring this up is because I really want you to pay attention to what's going on in the space. Things are looking great right now. Prices are going up. And what happens when prices go up? People try to, you know, scam others. And, you know, you're probably going to see a lot of these Ponzi schemes rise up again. It wouldn't surprise me if you don't. I mean, we see them every day anyway. What's this stupid thing clicking me? My Brave browser. You see it a lot anyway in like the DeFi space. People doing rug pulls and constantly trying to scam people and whatnots and fake projects. But, yeah, you need to be aware of this and just hopefully you don't get caught up in it. They did not even have a blockchain. What does that mean? There wasn't even a coin on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko that you could go to buy it. You couldn't do nothing. It wasn't there. And people were throwing their money into it because they were told that they're going to make thousands of money back. Thousands of pounds, thousands of money, thousands of pounds, dollars, whatever you want to call it back. And they didn't. And yeah, she is nowhere to be seen. So I don't know what happened to her, but she was the face of it all. And yeah, so just to confirm, this was nothing to do with Harmony One, just entirely different project, right? But that was the second event that you must know about. Going forward to the next event, actually, before I go forward, I want you to understand what a pyramid scheme is. Do you guys know? Some people have heard of it, you might not know. It's where it starts off with one person, and that one person tells another 2 people there and another 2 people there, and they say, oh yeah, you tell another few people, and then they tell more people. And you can see in this image here, you know, they're telling more people to join it, and what's going to happen is it builds a pyramid, more people know. But in order for these people here to earn money, they have to get these people underneath to get on board, and then these people underneath, in order for them to earn money, they have to get more people underneath, and then you end up having what you call a pyramid scheme. And it basically falls apart because there's nothing holding it together, really. You know, when one person walks away, it just all crumbles and everyone falls them. So yeah, that's what pyramid scheme is, right? The reason I wanted to bring that up is because we're going to move on to, and then obviously the top person, look, at the top of the pyramid, walks away with all the money, right? We're moving on to the third one. BitConnect. Now, I know many people got caught up in this back in, what year was it? Does it say it here? Does it say it, the year? It says 2017. So yeah, it probably was around that time when you were seeing stuff on Facebook about this millionaire made this, and you know, I went on this website and stuff, and this is why we were calling it, you know, Bitcoin a scam. Bitcoin's a scam because people got scammed. And you know, again, educational, guys. BitConnect was a platform that was offering something like loaning. You could loan in some shape or form. Let me just see if it says it here. In a mannequin? I don't know. Turn of events. Maybe it's mannequin. I don't know. How would you pronounce it? Turn of events. Yesterday, Bitcoin investment lending platform. So it was a lending platform. BitConnect abruptly announced it is shutting down. I think the SEC came onto them and closed them down. This was a big one, guys. 2.6 billion. And value exceeding the 400 mark. I don't know what that is. 2.6 billion of dollars got messed up in this, man. People lost a lot of money in this, and I'm sorry if you're one of those people that got caught up in it. So it's a bit like that pyramid scheme that I'm trying to tell you. How, you know, there's always, you got to refer these people, and then you refer them people, and then you refer them people, and then there's no utility or anything. The interesting thing with BitConnect is that it actually had a coin on the blockchain. Well, apparently to CoinMarketCap, there was a coin that you could buy. And this is how it stands today. You know, it's not trading, it's off and everything. And it's just sitting there like this. You know, you can see it had a max supply of 28 million. I suppose back in the day, that's what it was. You know, everybody, you know, you didn't have billions in supply. You just had a certain amount of supply like Bitcoin. But yeah, this is an event that you need to know. BitConnect finally charged by the SEC for 2 billion Ponzi scheme. I'm not going to read all of it. BitConnect became widely known as an internet meme after its first annual ceremony in Thailand. And I remember watching this. This guy was like, yeah, BitConnect and all this madness. You know, and there was a lot of YouTubers as well promoting this BitConnect. And again, this is what I want you to be, you know, try and prepare you for. If, you know, if prices are going to continue to rise, you may see some people do that, and just be prepared for it, guys. You know, if I, you know, because if I ever promote something that might be a scam, as far as I'm aware, I haven't done anything like that. I would be straight on it and say to you, look, guys, look, this is what I've just found out. I don't think we should be a part of it. I'd make it clear for everyone, right? Because I think that's the right thing to do. But this is why I'm making this video, just to prepare you for it. Let's have a look then. I'm just looking here, lending amount. So they were going, if you put 100 to 1,000 after 299 days, you would get 40% back. What, per month? So I mean, that's mad, because when you think about dApps and when you stake your crypto like on because I've got some here like the Auto Shark and the whatnots, the land shares, they give you like 40% or 50% over the year, which, you know, you can break that down over the year, but they're talking 40% in a month. And the more you put in, the more you got back. Is that right? And that just says up to 40%. It's interesting because, you know, you do see high APY with a lot of these DeFi apps. But again, you have to be careful because some of these DeFi apps are scams. Some of them are rug pulls. You know, you go in, you get rug pulled. That's why you look for audits and things like that, right? Just reading here with you. Guaranteed to earn investors up to 40% on total returns per month. BitConnect followed a 4-tier investment system. It was just basically, look, you refer this person and you get this, and you refer this and you get this, and it just collapsed. So that was one of the big events that happened. Let's just move forward to the next one. And this one's interesting, guys, because, you know, we use big exchanges today. This is MtGox. Do you know about MtGox? You're going to know about MtGox right now. MtGox was the biggest exchange. Matter of fact, back in 2010, I think it was the only exchange in 2010 that existed where people were putting all their money on. And, you know, they were buying Bitcoin, buying whatever they could buy. Just like, you know, the Binances. And I'm not saying Binance is going to do this. Just like the Coinbases. These are big exchanges. So, you know, I'm just showing you what there was back then. Because we didn't have Binance and Coinbase. We had this. Where's it gone? We had MtGox. And MtGox was based in, I want to say, Asia. Which part of Asia was it? Let's scroll down and see if it shows. I don't know where it shows. Oh, Japan. So it was based in Japan. You can see it here, right? And 70% of all the Bitcoin trades was what was happening on MtGox one day. And I swear to God, you can find it on YouTube now. Some guy recording it. Just look at Bitcoin crash 2020. Is it 2014? Maybe. You could see Bitcoin just crash straight down to a penny live. He's recorded it live and you can see it. Super interesting because I think, damn, would have loved to have bought Bitcoin back then. Apparently MtGox got hacked. Now let me see if I can find the actual thing behind it. The history of MtGox hacked Bitcoin's heist. This isn't it. I want to show here because I just did a quick Google search. Right? On 19th of June, a stream of fraudulent trades caused the nominal price of Bitcoin to fraudulently drop to 1 cent on the MtGox exchange after a hacker allegedly used credentials from MtGox auditors, compromised computer to transfer a large amount of Bitcoin to their own wallet, right? So this is what the MtGox owner was saying. He got caught up in this. I think he was in prison for a while and whatnot. But because people wanted, at the end of the day, when you're putting your crypto on this stuff, you expect it to be safe. You don't expect it to go wrong. Now, no one knows what happened. You know, whether this guy walked away with it or not, or if he did get hacked, no one knows. All I know is that people lost a lot of money. I want to prepare you for it. And the reason I show you this is because we use these big exchanges. And if you look at the data like on, what's it called? Glassnode, you can see that smart money is moving crypto off exchanges. Why? Because of situations like this, you know, the MtGox, and me, myself, I put all my stuff on a hardware wallet. What is a hardware wallet? Some people call it a cold wallet. Hardware wallet is like a Ledger Nano. you can store your crypto on a ledger or a Trezor. It takes it away from the internet. It keeps it offline. The only way anyone could take it is if they knew your passcodes, which only you would give them, right? So this is the safest way to store your crypto, I believe. And I'm going to do another video on this about, you know, storing crypto, because there's different ways you can store crypto, like mobile wallets and paper wallets and all sorts. And yeah, so this is a seriously big event that you had to learn about, and I think you should all know about. Hopefully you do now if you're watching this. So that was the fourth one. The fifth and final one is this. Random, I know. Why the father of Bitcoin is nowhere to be seen. And the reason this is a big event is because this is why, you know, I'm doing YouTube videos. All your favorite YouTubers exist for crypto because of Bitcoin. The founder of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. This was a big event. Back in 2010, he created something that was absolutely powerful. I want to say a monetary system where people don't have to go through a third party, meaning you don't have to go to the bank. You can pay this person to that person without any middle party being involved. And this was a massive big event, and you can see it now. We're all making crazy gains. All started at this event here. Let's just click on this, because some people believe that this guy here was him, and I've actually used this guy for like making NFTs and stuff, but he's not Satoshi. No one knows who Satoshi is. And let me tell you something, yeah? If the government knew who Satoshi Nakamoto was, you best believe, and I'll say it in my mic, mash up my whole mic, spitting everywhere, they would have shut down Bitcoin a long time ago. Very long time ago, because you think they want anything competing with the US dollar? They would have closed it a long time ago. And then you got this guy here, Craig Wright, who claimed to be Satoshi Nakamoto. He got presented in court and he had to show his proof. He showed loads of old wallets, but very first wallets that existed. And he didn't have proof that he owned them. Matter of fact, there was people coming online saying, look, actually, or going to the place and going, actually, this is my wallet. I can prove it because I can do the signature thing, right? You sign it and say, oh, actually, that's my wallet. So yeah, that was a bit of a mad one. Do you believe he's Satoshi? I don't. The question is anyone ever going to know who Satoshi is? Some people claim that it's an individual, just one person that made it. Others think it's a group of people. The most interesting thing is, it could be someone from the government. Whoever it is I'm telling you now, is by far the most smartest person on this planet. Why? Because they did the smart thing of keeping themselves hidden, making sure that no one can ever find them, so Bitcoin can live on and do what it needs to do, and it can't get shut down. So yeah, that was the 5 events that I think that you guys had to know. If this was helpful to you in some shape or form, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. Again, just pure educational, something that I had to drop with you guys. I think there's, as much as we love to make money in crypto, we have to learn about the past. We have to know what's going on and what's been done, because these things shape our world now as to why we do things the way we do. Think about it. If the MtGox didn't happen, we wouldn't have got a ledger. If certain events didn't happen with the Ponzi schemes, we wouldn't have had blah, blah, blah. So, you know, these are the things that are shaping the crypto space all the time. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all for watching. Before I go, actually, if you want to become a Patreon, I got 7 tiers, take your pick. Go for my exclusive VIP partner tier. Unlocks my buy, sell, stake alert posts. When I buy, when I sell, when I stake, you'll see it all, okay? If you want that a little bit more, I've got a VIP Telegram group, which gives you my super alerts. I basically talk to you way before I buy, sell, or do anything. It's all in there first, okay? So that might be for you. Check it out. I'm just trying to find the screen now. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Cheers!